Hi, my name is Katie Lubita, and this is my term project for Business Finance 301. Here is a financial ratio application that I created so that anyone using it can calculate the ratio for the company, and then what you do with that ratio is compare it to the industry's average. This application can be used every day by a finance person who has to deal with liquidity, profits, or even markets. And as you can see, the three main topics that I focused on were liquidity ratios, profitability ratios, and market value ratios. And those are the three main tabs we have here on this application. We will start with liquidity ratios, and the definition for that is an asset that can be easily converted into cash without significant loss of the amount originally invested. And that is from our book. The two liquidity ratios are current and quick, as you see here. The application provides the equation right here and then has the boxes below to input the data. So let's say that our current assets are $465 million. And then let's put that here. And then our current liabilities as $130 million. And then inventory as $270 million. And then current liabilities again as $130 million. So all you have to do is press calculate, and the answers appear in these boxes. And so 3.58 is the current ratio, and 1.50 times is the quick ratio. To input different numbers, all you have to do is press clear here, and it'll clear all the boxes and you can start over. Now let's go to the profitability tab, and a profitability ratio is a group of ratios showing the effect of liquidity, asset management, and debt management on operating results. And the three main profitability ratio equations are net profit margin, return on assets, or ROA, and return on equity, which is also known as ROE. And all three require the net income. So let's say net income is $54 million. And next we input sales, and let's say $150 million. Total assets, $845 million. And then common equity, how about $415 million? And then press calculate, and then the answers appear in a percent form, and they're rounded to the 2 decimal places. And then again, all you have to do is press clear, and then you can put in your different data. Now let's go to the market value ratios. This is our last tab. And the two equations for the market value are price and earnings and market book. And market value ratios are a set of ratios that relate to the firm's stock price, to its earnings, and book value per share. Now let's input the market price per share as $23, and then set the earnings at $2.60 per share, and how about the book value per share as $17.80. Now let's calculate it. And so there is the ratio for the price earnings and the market book. And then we can clear it out and start over if we needed to. This program can be easily customized to fit what the business needs, but I chose just to calculate these three because as a company, they will need to calculate their liquidity, their profitability, and if they have a market, even their market value as a company. And I spoke with Joe Lubita, who is an account director at News America Marketing in Los Angeles, California. And I asked him, would this application help your business out, and would you or your finance department use this readily? And he replied by saying, our product, which is advertising media, would be difficult to plug into an equation like this because most of our pricing is based on negotiations. However, the program would be good to give us a baseline price point based on the volume and advertising category. But in the end, it would come down to negotiations. So Mr. Lebedev's particular job may be based on negotiations, but his company as a whole, especially within his finance department, would need to calculate the company's overall liquidity, their profitability, and if they have a market, their market value as well. And that concludes my video, so thank you for watching.